Get going? All right. Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. I'm sorry. I've got to project to the people way in the back. Okay. I'm really sorry. This lady in front here is really complaining about how loud this is. There is only one thing we can do tonight. There are so many of you, and I love you all for coming out to the Rogue Festival. But I'm going to ask you all to please pay attention and listen very carefully. All right. Welcome to the 24th Annual Rogue Festival! How many people have been to the Rogue Festival before? How many people have never been to the Rogue Festival before? All right, we love us some Rogue Virgins. My name is Jaguar Bennett. I used to be somebody in the Rogue, but now I am a nobody. And with me is my lovely co-host, Blake Jones, who is a very big man indeed. And tonight is our premiere of the 24th Annual Rogue Festival, the teaser show. We have got a great set of performers up for you tonight, so you can see all the things that are happening in the Rogue Festival. But first, as I mentioned, I am now nobody. So I'm going to introduce to you somebody, our new president of the board of directors, who has taken on the most thankless job in the universe. Please give it up for Ms. Wendy Berry.
Hello. My voice does not carry as well as Jaguar's, so I will try to speak loudly. Thank you all so much for coming. I'm so excited to have the teaser show here. I've been pulling for us to have the teaser show at Gazebo for 3 years, and I finally got my wish. That's what happens when you're president. So thank you for coming. This is my favorite place in Fresno. I had my first date with my boyfriend here. My grandparents came here when they were little kids, and I love this place. It's the best place in Fresno. So please enjoy some food trucks and some beer garden and all that good stuff. But first, I want to tell you guys about the little gift that I put together for the first 100 of you. So as you guys know, we're going to tease the shows that are in the Rogue this year. I made you a little notepad so you can take notes and decide what shows you need to see. I gave you a little Rogue pin so you can take notes. If you look inside your Rogue book, there's a schedule. So after you take your notes, you can make a schedule so you know what shows you're going to go see. I promise you I'm not type A. I just like little fun things like this. I even gave you little sticky notes so you can stick it on the pages and find it easy. And I gave everybody 5 kisses because I love Rogue so much. So enjoy your kisses. All right, that is all if you've never been to a teaser show, I will warn you there is going to be some more noise. Each participant... Oh, never mind. This is Jaguar's line, so I'm going to let him explain.
It's you need to be able to demonstrate. All right. Ma'am, I really actually kind of recommend you find another seat. You're not going to like anything that happens here. All right, let me explain how the teaser show works. We have 30 performers. We have 2 hours. Every performer gets 2 minutes. They've got 2 minutes to sell on you that they have the greatest show in the Rogue Festival this year. Now, President Barry is our timekeeper. And Wendy, what happens when people go over 2 minutes? That's your signal to get the fuck off the stage before I kick you off. All right, we're going to get started with some teases. Someone's complaining they haven't been teased yet, so they're going to be teased now. And to introduce our first act is the lovely, the talented, the sexy Blake Jones.
All right, let's wait just a second while the train goes by.
By the way, performers, since we believe in public transportation by rail. Yeah, let's hear it for public transportation. If a train comes by, please do just pause. It will not count against your time. We understand.
Oh, well. All right, starting off the 2025 teaser show for the Road Festival. The artist is the Fools Collaborative, and their show this year is Swill, the emo Dane of Denmark.
The tragedy of Hamlet has several important themes, ranging from the complexity of action, the impossibility of certainty, and the corruption of state and individual. Now, literary critics and audiences worldwide, across time, have debated these themes and the characters' actions, many believing it is still the single best play ever written. We're here to ruin all of that for you. Hit it, Sindel. In a land called Old Denmark, there was a prince C, poison in his ear. Now his dad's a ghostly MC.
Uncle took the crown while his mom was feeling gloom. 2 months passed, now they're cuddling in the bedroom.
From the dark glow, Hamlet looking moody. Tell him not to grieve, but he's acting hella broody.
Running around the castle, dude is acting mental. Ophelia needs for him to be more gentle.
Mama tells him, "Ham, man, you gotta let it go." But daddy's in the night with a story full of woe.
Just to throw on all the lies that you're fed. You got a poser in mom's bedroom with a crown up on his head. People wanna kill you, so the issue's getting magnified. Plotting in the weeds has your mind debating suicide.
To be or not to be. Go! Swill it! Jack, undance prince, of me faralichtad. That was in Danish. I am a Danish prince, and my father just died. That's the translation. Come see Swill 2025 at the Vista Theater.
Well, that was a hoot and a half. Let's hear it for the Fools Collaborative. I've never been more moved by a Shakespearean performance. One of the great things about the Rogue is we've just got so much stuff. We've got theater, music, dance, comedy, spoken word, performance art, all kinds of crazy stuff. So to give you another taste of the variety, we now have the Fresno Belly Dance Collective presenting Enchanted Artifacts.
Fresno and Diana's Studio of Dance presents Enchanted Artifacts. The flicker of the candle's flame, the gleam of a blade, the whisper of a swirling veil. Step into a world where ancient treasures come to life. Immerse yourself in an unforgettable evening of rhythm, grace, and wonder where each artifact becomes the key to unlocking a world of enchantment.
Fresno Belly Dance Collective. I believe they're performing at Diana's Dance Studio, right? And that was Enchanted Artifacts is their show.
Thank you.
Coming up next, we have a reggae musical journey, and the artist is Chill X Reggae Band with the 2nd Street Dancers.
Hello! There's only 2 of us today, it's just me. I'm gonna be singing, and Tony is our drummer. We don't have anything planned. We could dance for you guys, but we have actual dancers lined up for that. But yeah, we are gonna do an hour-long show about reggae. We're a reggae band, and we have 10 dancers with us. So it's gonna be really cool. We were rehearsing at Diana's Dance Studio on Fulton, I believe, right? Or Van Ness. I always get Fulton and Van Ness mixed up. It's Fulton. Okay, yeah. The one that goes south. What else am I gonna say? Do you have anything to say, Tony? The dancers are amazing. Tony told me to tell you guys about the dancers. They are amazing. And we sound great. We're a pretty awesome band, if I say so myself. Yeah. We didn't prepare anything for this. We're the only ones that could show up. I don't know if anyone has a guitar we could play for 30 seconds, but that's probably not going to happen. So, anyways, thank you guys very much. Tony, do you want to say anything?
Thank you all for coming out. We really appreciate it. Town District Rogue Festival, thank you.
Chill X Reggae Band. Reggae musical journey. All right, coming up next, I'm very excited about this performer. We have Paul Strickland and 90 Lies an Hour.
Hey Fresno, how we doing? Hey, can we give a big round of applause for this amazing venue, by the way? Can we do that right now? This is awesome. I'm a full-time storyteller. I travel around all over the continent and tell stories for a living. That's what I do. I tell in all kinds of weird places, elementary schools, libraries, 2 prisons where I was not an inmate at the time. And this is one of the most unique places I've ever told in. This is really, really cool. So thank you all so much for having me. I was born in a small Alabama town called Pensacola, Florida. But that's not where my stories come from. See, I'm often told that I'm a troubadour. I play the guitar often and I tell stories, but the fact is I'm much more of an un-troubadour. I like to keep the lyre in peculiar, you understand? That's what I do, is fictional storytelling. So I'm often accused of telling stories that are not true, but that's not accurate. Most of my stories are in fact not factual. But they are, in fact, true. So what we're going to do in 90 Lies an Hour is play with the varying levels of fiction that we are going to have fun with over the course of the evening. And at the end of the night, hopefully what I hope happens is y'all walk away with something newly true for you. So, why don't y'all come out to 90 Lies an Hour, let me take you on a story.
All right, that was Paul Strickland. His show is 90 Lies an Hour from Paul Strickland. All right, coming up next, our teaser number 5 is Timothy Mooney Repertory Theater, and their show is Breakneck 12th Night.
In Shakespeare's time, Christmas was celebrated over the course of 12 days. It's where we get the song, The 12 Days of Christmas. And so, of course, Shakespeare wrote Twelfth Night in the spirit of absolutely nothing that has anything to do with Christmas. In point of fact, Twelfth Night was the biggest, brightest, best night to throw parties, assumedly in advance of everybody dragging themselves back to school or work the next day. Those parties were filled with people who usurped the traditional societal roles, with men playing women, servants playing masters, and a good many more dirty jokes than were usually allowed. All themes that would find their way into Mardi Gras. This play was probably written to be performed at one of those parties. But Twelfth Night was also the Feast of the Epiphany, an epiphany literally being the manifestation of a divine or supernatural being, but more often describing a sudden flash of insight or inspiration, so maybe Shakespeare was working towards that. He did, however, include a subtitle, perhaps the most ambivalent subtitle of all time, What You Will. Whatever. You do you. And for what it's worth, Twelfth Night is the closest Shakespeare ever came to cranking out a musical. I'm Tim Mooney. My show is Breakneck Twelfth Night. I'm at the Lotus Room. 2 shows on Saturday. Come early and come often. Thank you very much.
Tim Mooney, ladies and gentlemen, Breakneck Twelfth Night. While you're here, please be sure to pick up a Rogue program. We have over 150 performances by nearly 40 different acts. You really need a guide to see through it all. We also have 9 different venues. I just want us all to think warm thoughts about public transportation. The railroads built America, and don't let anybody with terminal car brain tell you otherwise. Coming up next, a performer that we see many times at the Rogue Festival. He's always a delight. Noah Ma's band presents his new show, Circumscribed, a true tall tale of one father, 2 sons, and thousands of foreskins.
Hey, Fresno! My show is called Circumscribed. It is a storytelling show about my relationship with my father. My father was a lovely father who loved ritual, and he would blow the ram's horn on the Jewish New Year. He would bring us outside to see the heavens open each spring, and he also was a Moel. He did ritual circumcision. He snipped me. He snipped my brothers. He snipped lots of our friends. And they would all be buried by the Orla tree, the foreskin tree, which was a droopy sassafras near the garage. It was not till I got older that I realized quite how odd that was. My father passed fairly young, and afterwards I would look for father figures, some of whom ended up being really bad choices. And then at one point, amazingly, I became a father myself, and I had to wrestle with whether or not I would want to keep up the family tradition as it was. It's a comedy about family and about traditions and about the ties and cuts that bind. I am at the Lotus Room, 3 shows this weekend, 2 next weekend. Come on out to Circumscribe!
Yeah, that's Noam Osmond and his show Circumscribed, a true tall tale of one father, 2 sons, and thousands of foreskins. All right, coming up now, and just a note to all of our performers, if you're not used to being on mic, these mics work really well if you're right on top of them, or as the sound people say, eat the mic. Because there's people way back there and they want to hear. So anyways, next up, I'm not going to say this name right. All right, so the show is Emil Amok, brought to us by Emil Amok Guillermo. Did I get close?
Hello, testing, 1, 2, 3. I just want to make sure the Filipino parts are working. They're still working! After a year, I'm back in Fresno. Hello, Fresno. It's Emil Amok. Yes! Emil Amok with the tease. A show that teases itself. Emil Amok 69. What is it, Emil? A sex act? When was the last time you did 69? When you were doing sex during the Loma Prieta earthquake or something? And you find yourself upside down? I don't know. I was asking my wife, what are we going to do? She said, Emil, it's late. I'm not sure if we're going to get to 68. Let's just do it quick. So, look, I talk about the most important things of our day. I'm a former news guy. I'm the Lost NPR host. I was the host of All Things Considered, the first Filipino to host a national news program. The first Asian American would be Connie Chung. That would make me the male Connie Chung. Yeah, I'm a news guy. And I went to comedy because the world sucks and it's so funny. And so the biggest question I know that you have in Fresno, because I subscribe to the Fresno Bee, does Fresno have a self-esteem issue? Hell no! Look at this at the Rogue. Hey, look, and then there's of course the second biggest issue. Will our democracy survive the second month of Donald Trump? Or as I like to say, CFDT 34, convicted felon Donald Trump 34. I do this show about how to find answers. I went to my guru and he told me exactly how we deal with this. You gotta see my guru. Oh, he's good. Relax, release, that's what he says. He's a good guy. Yes, Emil Amok at the Lotus Room. You flatter Donald Trump, you say, hey, Donald Trump, you look great in your Lululemons. Emil Amok 69.
Emil Amok, ladies and gentlemen. Hottest thing out of the Philippines since Imelda Marcos. I am very, very excited about this next act because it represents the work of truly one of the most talented pillars of the Fresno theater community. From You Are Here Theater, we present Speak Truth to Power, 2 one-acts.
No, they're not going to speak. Hello, everyone. I'm Kate McKnight. I'm a board member of You Are Here Theater, and and I'm the director. Just directing this year, it's so nice. I'm the director of Speak Truth to Power, 2 one-acts. With me tonight are the 2 actors, Suzanne Grajena and Trayvon Gaddis. They each play 2 roles. They're a role in each of these 2 plays. Tonight, they're not going to speak. I'm just going to summarize. In I Dream Before I Take the Stand by Arlene Hutton, she is a victim of sexual assault on the witness stand. He is the defense attorney, and his questioning is victim blaming, and it re-traumatizes her. She is determined to keep her dignity and take back her power. Then, in They Float Up by Jacqueline Reingold, Joan has moved from upstate New York to New Orleans and is trying to find a job in a bar where she encounters Darnell. He is just trying to have a drink, and this lady sits down, and he's dealing with the aftermath, the loss of a loved one, and the ongoing trauma post-Hurricane Katrina. Both speak their truth, and they learn about one another. Speak Truth to Power explores race, class, gender, and the need for human connection and living one's truth. Our venue is the Lotus Room. Yet again, all of us Lotus Room people. Behind Component Coffee on Olive, which was formerly the Review, I still call it that. And we have 2 stage readings also coming this spring as well for You Are Here Theater. Speak Truth to Power. Thank you.
All right, Kate, that's Speak Truth to Power, 2 one-acts from the You Are Here Theater. And she mentioned the Lotus Room. It's just one of the places that if you get one of those rogue brochures, the programs, there's a whole map that describes what the different venues are, like Veni Vidi Vici or the Spectrum Gallery, and it shows you where they're at. Also, oh, you just told me to say something.
Talk about online ticket sales.
Oh, online ticket sales. Right, so no matter where you are, you can buy tickets to these shows. Just go to Fresno, now this is the tricky part, Fresno Rogue Festival, not just plain old Rogue Festival. Go to www.fresno FresnoRogueFestival.com. .org. Oh, .org. I see, I already goofed it up. So let's review. www, I got that part right, FresnoRogueFestival.org. Okay, so do that. Coming up next, the artist is Other Erica, and the show is The Barn Identity.
The Barn Identity. The Barn Identity. The Barn Identity. One time I saw a movie and it put me in the emergency room. But I don't want to make a show about that. You know, about how lost I felt, how scared I felt, that old story. Lost, scared white lady has some feelings. Yeah, we've seen that. No. I think most of us are lost enough. I think most of us are scared enough. And yet somehow tonight, you all made it here. That is worth telling stories about. You left your home, you came to this place in order to be around some other people and possibly have a new experience with me, G.I. Jane Austen, apparently. Here's what I really need you to know. The Barn Identity got a 5-star review from the Saskatoon Star-Phoenix because Saskatchewan really knows their old barns. And it got the top award, Best of Best, at the Tampa Fringe Festival because Tampa, Florida does not know shit about old barns, but they love this show. I premiered The Barn Identity in 2023, and the world has not gotten less scary since then. But I made this show because I wanted to bring us together through theater and remind us all that we are not in this alone. The Barn Identity opens tomorrow night at 5:30 in the Lotus Room. See you there.
The Other Erica, ladies and gentlemen. All right, coming up next, very exciting show from a unique artist. Mira Yarkova presents Prescription Blues.
I live alone. I've been alone for as long as I can remember. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. He was one of the most charming guys I've ever met. Mesmerizing, deep eyes, so handsome and sweet. We met at the Freshman Orientation Week Music Festival, something like that. It was really, really hot that day, and he was the only person wearing black suit. So out of genuine curiosity, I've approached him and I've asked, dude, why are you wearing all black? It's the summertime. You know what he said? You'll never guess. He took this long, long pause, and then he sang. And to find out what he actually sang, you'll have to come and see Prescription Blues, a one-woman show about self-discovery, about heartbreak, loneliness, about coming home in the metaphorical sense of this word. And performing March 1st, March 2nd, March 7th, and 8th at Spectrum Art Gallery. And by the way, I'm Mira, and I'm coming all the way from Lithuania, a small country in the European Union. You can probably say by my accent. Very excited to be here. Thank you.
All right, so much good stuff at the Rogue Festival. Oh, goodness. Okay, first I'll back announce the lady. That was Mira Yarkova, Prescription Blues, a one-woman show. check it out, and you'll be able to check it out if you get your credit card back. Gail Garcia Martinez, we happily give you your credit card back. Oh, they're coming for you.
Blake, I told you not to steal that lady's credit card.
Are you Gail?
No, but I'll hold on to it.
Okay, look at this lady. She knows. She'll find Gail. Go to the road booth. That's the table back there, where you can all get wristbands. That's something else we need to talk about. All 100% of all the money when you go to a show, 100% of that money goes to the artist. So how do we afford to do such things as rent some of the venues, have PA systems there, make those beautiful brochures, tents for the weather? Well, that's from the proceeds from these wristbands. That's the only income that Rogue gets. And so please graciously partake in buying a Rogue wristband, which you'll need to get into the shows. And then everything after that is just strictly money to the artist. Rogue wristbands are available right back there and also at the box office when you go to a show. You only have to buy one. It's good for the whole festival. All right, coming up now, the artists, Manzanita Dance Collective. And their show is called Intangible Things.
Hello, my name is Gianna Renata. I am the artistic director of Manzanita Dance Collective. These are two of my dancers, Chalice and Tashay. We are doing a show called Intangible Things. We're performing at Diana's Studio of Dance. We open tomorrow night at 7 p.m. We are exploring the intangible things of human emotion, like individualism, social awareness, heartbreak, falling in love, finding genuine friendship and connection. This is our unofficial mascot, Dinky. She will not be at the show, unfortunately. We have spent the last 6 months pouring our hearts, time, souls, and bodies into this show, so we would love to see you out there. And thank you so much.
Manzanita Dance Collective, ladies and gentlemen. Intangible Things. All right. We've got a performer who didn't check in, so we don't know if he's here. Bowman, Jeffrey Bowman. Is there a Bowman in the house? Jeffrey Bowman. Well, he missed his chance. Coming up next is someone who made her Rogue debut last year, made a big splash. We are very excited to have her back. We have Natasha Ruck, Confessions of a French Interpreter.
Oh, tu me prends dans tes bras, tu me parles tout bas, je vois la vie en rose. Oh fuck! That's the intro from last year, not this year. I'm not singing at all this year. I'm just, complaining about my job, which was my dream job. I got to be an interpreter at the French film festivals all around the world, and that was amazing. Do you have French films that you've seen that you love? Chocolat, yeah. Amélie, I worked with the director of Amélie, Jean-Pierre Jeunet. He's amazing. I worked with Jamel Debbouze. And I wanted to work with him on this film, but he passed on. He passed on the part. Jamel Debbouze is alive and well in Paris. That's what I do. I save the day. But it's a weird thing to be French and live in America here because, French people, they do things better than Americans. And how do I know that? I'm reminded of it every single day. And who reminds me of that? Americans! I mean, we don't do things better in France. Not at all. We can actually even wreck a microphone really fast. Yes, we do. But the thing we do better than you
is sexual harassment. And I don't know, you know, like in Fresno, your chief of police, right? He just got the boot for sleeping with someone else. That would not happen in France. In France, he would get promoted. Come to the show. It's called Confessions of a French Interpreter. It's at the Spectrum Art Gallery, and it's a premiere. I've never actually performed it in whole. So Saturday, March at 12:30, and someone needs to fix this mic.
Natasha Rock, ladies and gentlemen. More powerful than a speeding locomotive. All right, we did our best with this microphone. Okay, one of the great things about the Rogue is just the sheer variety. You've seen comedy, you've seen music, you've seen dance. Well, now you're going to get to see some magic from the magic of Eric.
At this time, I'd like to take you out of the world of fantasy, out of this world into the world of fantasy and illusion, but just one word of caution. And the closer you look, the less you see, and the less you see, the better for me. So I have with me 6 colorful ropes, all of the same length. Same length. And these are magical ropes, very magical. As I tie them together. Thank you. As I tie them together. So you see is 3 ropes put together. Very simple. But like I said, these are magical ropes. And with a little bit of dust, magical dust, right before your eyes, it becomes one long rope. And I seriously do not know how that is done. So you can ask me, I will not know. The Magic of Eric is performing this weekend at the Spectrum. I'd love to have you come and see the show. Family oriented, a lot of family participation. So I would just enjoy each and every one of you. Thank you.
All right, go enjoy Magic of Eric. And the artist is Eric. So, coming up next, personal friends of mine in the Brian's Beard Improv group, and their show is called Brian's Beard Improv. Get on up here, the clock is ticking. It's ticking.
Just gonna mention that I'm in this group as well, but I'm leaving this part up to them, so do well.
Do you want to take this off? No extra time.
I'm starting.
Come on.
Where's our leader? Oh, there he is.
I don't know. I'm right here. There she is. Summer is here. Damn, this is a sexy crowd. Thank you for all for coming out tonight. We're Brian's Beard. We do long form improv, and that's kind of a difficult thing to do in just 2 minutes, but we're gonna give it a shot. We're gonna give you a sample right now. We're playing at Veni Vidi Vici's.
I've been here the entire time. All right, so instead of doing improv, we're just going to show you improv. So this game is called Snapshot. This is what we're going to be performing on our days. So first slide, please. Click, click. So right here we have a dramatic scene with Summer and Raven. Some say it's probably the best scene of the night, but I beg to differ. Andy showed up late to Rogue Fest, so now he's in an existential crisis, but we still love him anyway. In the back we have Nikki, Kathy, and Brian, whose beard is named after this improv troupe, doing a scene where they're playing extras in the hit musical Moulin Rouge. Next slide, please. Click. Behind here, we have Andy and Nikki doing the Miracles of Birth with a Spanish leotard wrestler in the background. Here we have a very, very sad scene of Kathy giving a little bit of humanity to the unhoused here in Fresno and Fresno County. And back here, we just have Summer. Next slide, please, click. Now, usually at the end of the of our Herald, we like to do a big group kind of game together. So this game is called Story, Story, Die, and this is everybody's. Thank you guys so much. That is our time. We'll see you guys this weekend.
Good job. Good job. Brian's Beard Improv Group. I don't know. I think they're just winging it. Yeah, you think that joke's bad? Wait till you see my show. Hey, we are going to take a 15-minute intermission. Get yourself a beer. Wait a sec. Did we skip over somebody? Hell yes, we did. Nah, I can tell because anger is looking at me with anger. All right. Okay. With just a purely coincidental resemblance to a popular Pixar-related film, we present Heyday Productions and the Ins and Outsides of Teaching.
Hi, I'm Joy. Welcome to Miss Riley's emotional headquarters. Miss Riley is the best middle school teacher, and I'm in charge of...
Hold on, Joy. You are not in charge of this show. Oh, hi. Sorry, I'm Anger. This is my colleague, Anxiety. And we are the brain trust inside Miss Riley's head. Takes all of us emotions to get her through the school year.
The school year? It's a new school year? No! It can't be a new school year yet! We're not done with the other one!
It's 180 days.
180 days? I don't know if I can pass 180 days!
It's only 180 days. It's 180 days every year. It's 180 days last year. It's 180 days this year. It'll be 180 days next year.
You're right. It's only 180 days. And I need to make sure every single one of them is perfect for the kids. Starting with today. Let's decorate the classroom.
Okay, Joy, but remember, we're a team. We're a team. It takes all of us, and there is no I in team.
But there is an I, and I've got this.
There's two I's. There's two I's in that.
That just means I'll work twice as hard.
Twice as hard? What are you saying? There's more than one I in that.
Why don't you guys take a break? I've got this.
Okay, fine. Let's take a break.
The Ins and Outsides of Teaching from Heyday Productions, premiering at the Rogue Festival in bold violation of copyright law. Okay. No laws were violated. We have our word on that. All right, well, what I violated is your patience. So now we are going to have that intermission. We're going to be back at 8 o'clock on the dot to show you more of the exciting acts in the 24th Annual Rogue Festival. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. We are back and louder than ever. Let's see, this is a good time to make some general Rogue announcements, and the top of the one I want to make is just get a wristband. You can get wristbands at any Rogue venue. You can get a wristband online, and you can get a wristband and 10 show passes and cash vouchers at the Rogue store, which will be in the parking lot of Component Coffee. Rogue venues do not accept cash. They accept credit, they accept debit, but if you are worried about Trump's NSA finding out about your perverse theater-going habits, you need to get a Rogue cash voucher at the Rogue store, which you can pay with good American money. All this is explained in the Rogue program. But we're going to get right back into the teases. Ladies and gentlemen, please put it together for George Rotallo, Blake Jones, and mystery guests presenting 3 Fresno songwriters.
All right, as the man said, we're doing a show called 3 Fresno Songwriters.
Then why are there 4 of us up here?
2 of them are mystery guests. The mysterious Nate Butler and the ever more mysterious Tom McGill. And so we're going to be playing our own songs, talking about the craft of songwriting, why we wrote this song. It's a songwriter in the round kind of thing. Anyways, I think I've said everybody's name. Come to Veni Vidi Vici. First show is tomorrow evening. Nate's going to do all the Saturday shows. Tom's will do all the un-Saturday shows. And so you might want to see it at least twice.
So we all know which ones you're going to. Okay. 3, 4.
Breeze around the bay.
Get far away. We can't stay but a day.
See you guys at Veni Vidi Vici.
3 Fresno songwriters, only 3 at a time. That is the maximum. George Rotallo, Blake Jones, and some other dudes. Who knows what's going to happen? It's going to be crazy and wild. Our next contestant here on the Rogue Teaser Show stage is a Fresno playwright who has performed his original material at the Rogue Festival many times before. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Mr. Mark Gonzalez and his new show, The Trimmings. Mark.
Hi, I was literally next in line to go to the bathroom. Okay. Hello, my name is Mark Gonzalez, and I am a bro who writes. Nice to see you all. My show is called The Trimmings. It's playing at Veni Vidi Vici. So first off, this is a show where the audience spins a wheel, and you choose which monologues I do each night. They're divided into 4 categories. Comedies, one of which includes making camp kids cry. The other one, who's ever been on a bad date? I've been on a bad date before. It was my fault. It's called the Bush Push. Select that one to hear what happens. Next are the romantics, one of which includes a woman who used the Bible to prove that we should be dating. The other one, who's ever been to prom? Was it a good experience? My senior year, I had 3 prom dates, and I used PEMDAS, the mathematical rule, PEMDAS, to decide which one should I go out with. It ended badly. Then I do the tragedies, and I talk about the 2 most selfish people I ever knew. But the good kind of selfish, my parents. Not everyone has the good kind of selfish parents, but I did. I will talk about them. And then there's the upsets, where I fucked up, and I learned my own lesson because I fucked up. Who was a fan of the Power Rangers? So was I. It made me into a really bad bully, but I was always the Red Ranger. So, morphin' time. Come to Veni Vidi Vici's for The Trimmings, spin the wheel, decide what show I do each night. Thank you so much.
Yeah, Mark Gonzalez and his show, The Trimmings, at Veni Vidi Vici. Coming up next, the artist is Keith Brown. The show is Absolute Magic.
Hello folks, my name's Keith Brown. I came all the way from Canada. It's really nice to be here. Last time I was here 8 years ago. But look, yeah, Look, we're gonna try something, because earlier on today I took one card out of this deck, I spun it around, I stuck it back in. I'm the only person who knows what it is, but as an audience, I will you to be successful, and there's someone sitting right here on the end with pen and paper in hand. Playing cards, you don't have to get up, it's okay. Playing cards are either red or black. Do you think it's a red card or a black card? You think it's a red card, fantastic. And you know what, over here you have a very lovely scarf. Red cards are either hearts or diamonds. Do you think it's a heart or a diamond? You think it's a heart, okay? And we'll go all the way in the back. You have a fantastic cowboy hat and an amazing beard. Name any playing card, ace all the way up to king, nice and loud. 8 of diamonds. We had a red and heart. But do you really want to do diamonds instead of heart? You want to say fuck these ladies and do diamonds instead? That's not very nice of you, but look, I'm Canadian, I don't know. Look, 8 of diamonds, yeah? Look, out of all the cards, you could have said any single one. Any single one, and they're all facing the same way, except for one, and down in the center, there's one card facing the wrong way. It's not just any card. It is a red card. It is a diamond. And it is that 8 of diamonds. Thank you. Folks, my name's Keith Brown. The show's called Absolute Magic. You can find me on page 26 of your program. I'm at the Vista Theater. It's across from Goldstein's. It's an award-winning magic and storytelling show. It is family-friendly. But if kids don't show up, it may not be. Cool. I was chosen Toronto's best magician, and I'm not even from Toronto. Dave Grohl said I'm incredible. Find out if he's telling the truth or not. The First Lady of Iceland said I'm pretty incredible. You can also find out if she's full of shit. But look, folks, it's really nice to be back. I'm doing an award-winning magic and storytelling show. I'll see y'all later. Bye.
Keith Brown, ladies and gentlemen, Absolute Magic. All right. Coming up next, Reshma Meister presents None of Your Business. We see her. She's coming.
I've got 2 minutes to get you to like me. I was really hoping a train would come by to buy me some time. What are you sipping on? A beer. A beer. I'll drink to that. What's your favorite movie? Would you like me to come back to you? I only have 2 minutes. Poltergeist. A classic. Poltergeist. Who's in that one? Lots of dead people. You like death? A little bit. Well, I've got to make my rounds. You, what's your favorite movie?
Paw Patrol.
Paw Patrol. Now that's a classic. Well, I wanted to get to everyone.
Let's have a night we'll never remember.
The show is None of Your Business, and the artist is Reshma Meister. Coming up next, Aren't You Glad to Be in Miami? From the Bennett Cafe.
Caffeine. What's up, you doing? Take these off. My name is Bennett Caffey, and I'm a male nurse from San Francisco. And I am not gay. I'm bipolar. When I was 21, I took a really big dose of LSD and hitchhiked 300 miles to a Rolling Stones concert in Fort Collins, Colorado. And I never came back. Orange You Glad to Be in Miami, featuring 4 psychiatric hospitals, 2 jail cells, 1 halfway house, and me in Miami with Mom and Dad. Orange You Glad to Be in Miami, first show Saturday, 6:30 at the Vista Theater, another one on Sunday, and 2 more after that. Be there. You won't regret it. And I'll be on my meds. Bennett Caffey, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Coming up next, Megan Markham presents Witch with Her Skirt on Fire.
Hello, Rogue Festival. How are y'all doing at the teaser? My name is Megan Markham, and if you haven't figured it out, that person on stage is not me, but people know me here. Cheer if you know me. See, they know me. They love me. Unless nobody cheered, in which case this bit is extremely awkward. But you all will hopefully get to know me, and you can just imagine that this guy on stage is me. He is a woman with purple hair, and he can do real magic instead of whatever it is that he does. My show is called Witch with Her Skirt on Fire. It is a solo storytelling show based in pagan and Wiccan mythology with all original stories. And I really hope that you will come out to Heart's Haven bookstore. I am at Heart's Hangout. So you just have to go that way. Keith, point in the direction that the venue's in. Even if you don't know where it is, just like pick a direction. Point that way. Yeah, it's over there. I wish I could be there with you right now, but I am currently flying in on a broomstick from Bellingham, Washington. So I am in the air as we speak to be with you all in Fresno. Really excited to be there, and I hope you will join me for Witch with Her Skirt on Fire. Have a good night and enjoy the rest of the teaser.
Witch with Her Skirt on Fire from Megan Markham. Coming up next, we have Fragmented Melange from Alenio Dance Project.
Hi everyone. I'm not a fan of public speaking, so I'm fighting for my life right now. My name is Alexandra Tiscareno. I am the founder and one of the directors of Alenio Dance Project. We are a modern-based dance company. This is our almost 2nd year in Fresno, and we're really excited to be a part of Rogue Festival again. The choreographer of the hour is Gael Martinez. This is his first time choreographing pretty much an evening-length show. He's been a dancer for us for almost 2 years, and we're really excited to have this beautiful blend of just like storytelling and culture and community in the dance space, which is very much needed right now. We're at Heart's Haven. We open tomorrow at 7 p.m., Saturday at 8 p.m., and Sunday at 2 p.m., and then we're here next weekend as well. So we hope to see you there at Heart's Haven, and yeah, thank you.
The Alenio Dance Project, ladies and gentlemen. All right, coming up next, direct from fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada, Yan and Rin Ozzy and Married by Magic.
I'm Jan.
And I'm Rin.
And we are Married by Magic. We are a husband and wife team, and we celebrate magic and love.
And I love love.
This is our first time at the Rogue Festival, so come out and support us. We're at the Vista Theater, Saturday 12:30 and 8 o'clock, and then Sunday at 5, and next week. We'd love to see you. If you want to have fun and magic, come see us. And we also have an incentive.
Kind of sounds like a bribe.
Okay, it's a bribe. We're going to have a raffle for every show. And we're going to do a little bit of magic to see what we're going to raffle off. Okay, so instead of numbering these, I put words on them to psychologically confuse you. Sir, in the front row, you could pick this one, that one, you could pick mine or yours. Wait, mine is very big. Yours is tiny. You can pick a winner or something else. Now all you have to do is point in the right direction with, oh, hey, let's go Dogs! Victory! All right, which one would you like, sir?
Winner.
Winner. Okay, you picked winner. So every show at the Vista Theater, we will raffle off a bottle of fine wine. Very nice. Thank the man in the front. Thank the man in the front. Married by Magic, but let's see what we could have won. Oh, thank you.
Get it in, ladies and gentlemen. I tell you, the Rogue has everything.
That was Married by Magic from Jan and Rin Ozzy.
Oh, you're going next, right? What do you got?
I've got number 25. Yeah. So Joey Rinaldi with their show, Idiot Abroad Comedy Show. Joey Rinaldi!
Joey!
Roguefest teaser, give it up for yourselves. Come on, make some noise. Come on. There's so many people here. You guys do better than that. Come on. Oh my God. People over here, I saw you. You're looking at me. Scream. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. So just to let you guys know, I'm a fellow Fresno comic named Ethan Wallen. I am not Joey Rinaldi. Sorry. He's in New York right now. One of New York's best comics. He's coming down here for Rogue Fest for 5 individual shows. I'll be opening up for most of them, so you'll see me again. And I know how I'm dressed. I'm not dressed very well. I just got out of work. And that's how much this means to me that you guys come to this show. I just came after work, so come on. Thank you. Thank you so much. But he's a little about Joey. He didn't want me to say this, and I'm just gonna say this for you guys. Before Joey came to Fresno, he was very suicidal. Not after last Rogue Fest. He was done being suicidal. So that's how much this show means to him. All right, come out, 5 shows, Hearts Haven. I'll be there. Please keep going. Keep it going for the next person. Thank you guys so much. Bye. I'm gonna go home.
Okay, that was not Joey Rinaldi. I have to confess, our first thought was, wow, Joey's gotten taller. What's his secret? All right, coming up next in the grand tradition of farewell performances. This has been a Rogue staple for 10 years. Your friend and mine, Mr. Grant Knudsen of Minion Productions. And Fringe Factor, the final season.
Hello, everybody. We regret to inform you that after a fabulous 10-year run, we are putting our live game show Fringe Factor to rest. But before we do, we want to make sure that we go out with the biggest, most brilliant bang ever. And we would like you to come help us say goodbye. We are going to play some of the weirdest, biggest, most ridiculous games we have ever tried. We are going to have a mix of our familiar and new faces. I'm going to have both Nick Olson and Noah Mosband up on stage with me as our house band, with Luna helping control all of the other chaos. And as always, if you grab one of these flyers from us tonight and bring it with you, you will be able to give 2 points to the team of your choice this year only. If you bring any of my flyers from any of our 10 years, those will be worth additional points if you have them just lying around. And the best possible thing for this year, we are down to just 2 choices of what show we are going to start bringing next year, and we are going to let our live audiences vote on which of those choices we do, but only if you show up to the game show. We will only be taking those votes from our live audience. So if you would like a vote and a say in what we do in the future, you must come and support us this year one more time. Thank you, Rogue. It has been a great run, and we are excited to try it one more time.
Grant, you dropped your veil. Are you trying to tell me something?
You can interpret that however you like.
Okay. That was Minion Productions and Fringe Factor. Always a lot of fun. Okay, who's ready for some sexy times? Our next show coming back with an all-new edition, titillated 2-night stand, an even intimater evening of comedic erotica, presented by the beautiful, the lovely Donna K. Yarborough.
So, I am not Donna. Donna is still coming down from Portland. Many of you have probably seen Titillated in 2 other versions. It is a wonderful show of comedy erotica. Donna is going to have guest stars on every night, possibly 2 on some of the nights. And one of the things we wanted to use this slot to tell you is I am also at Hearts Haven in one of the 2 stages we have this year. We have an outdoor stage in the back this year as well. We have 8 total artists between those 2 spaces, as well as all of those artists. All of the major nights of Rogue, Corona Goods is going to be serving some very, very good Mexican food outside of there. Even if you are not coming to one of our shows, and you will be at some point, right? You should still stop by Hearts Haven and get some of that food and take it with you to the other shows. And you should do that before you come see Donna and all of her wonderful guest stars, which start tomorrow at 7 in the sequel to Titillated.
All right, that's Titillated, 2-night stand, an even intimate-er evening of comedic erotica from Donna K. Yarborough. And I want to say, just for a moment, that even on the nights the Rogue is not happening, there's often cool stuff going on. Like Monday is at the Beatdown Slam. Beatdown Slam. My friend Brian Medina's out there, and right, Brian, if you want to come up and just say hello real quick, why don't you come on up if you're here after this person, the artist. I'm just getting choked up with the Road Festival. The Baggy Pants, doing Damn Fine Magic Part 2. Baggy Pants.
Here we go. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Christopher Bange.
And I'm Tim Bannix.
And our show is Damn Fine Magic Part 2. Now, in our show, you might see something that looks a little something like this.
Yeah.
Oh. Or maybe this. Oh.
Oh!
Wow, Chris, they're excited.
Yes.
All right, now.
They're very excited.
That was a quick trick, Chris, and this one is not. But they might see this, they might not. Watch carefully. Remember, the hand is quicker than the eye. That's why there's so many black eyes. Check it out. Shazam, people! React! Come on, come out of your shell. Don't make me beg. All right, for those of you that didn't clap, I'm doing it again, okay? Remember, I'm going to keep doing this till you like it. Shazam, people, come on! The reason why we do it twice is that makes the eye holes. You'll be a happy face too if you come to our show.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Our show opens tomorrow at 5:30 at Hearthaven Bookstore. Come check it out. It might be the first time it's ever been performed.
That is absolutely true. This is your applause cue. Thank you.
Thank you.
We are Damned Fine Magic Part 2.
The Baggy Pants, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for them. All right, coming up next, Pushy Productions, and You've Been Served.
Oh, hello, Fresno. I can't hear you. I'm taking my garbage to the curb for garbage pickup when I hear a voice calling my name. Naoma Zeliger? I'm Noemi Ziegler. There's an earnest-looking fellow. He could be a Walmart greeter or that one Home Depot guy that sends you to the right aisle. He's holding a stack of papers. They say, divorce summons. Crap. No, actually, I'm not Noemi Ziegler. I have no idea who Noemi Ziegler is or how to pronounce Noemi Ziegler. Well, the description says 5'6", red hair, usually takes the garbage out on Monday mornings. You're gonna be standing there all night long if you think I'm taking those papers. Like spaghetti western standoff law. You see, I can't get divorced. It's tied to my identity, my sense of home, our discounted couples AARP membership. The truth is I'm devastated. And the only therapist I can afford is a student therapist. Well, the student therapist is how to describe her. Young, dewy-skinned, optimistic, completely unrelatable. My husband Victor cheated on me for months, and when I confronted him on it, he packed his bags and moved straight into her place. And now he's got a lover who owns property and bakes flan. Well, I'm hearing a lot about your husband Victor, but not a lot about you. How do you feel? What do you need? Are you listening? I need Victor back so I can feel lovable. You have been theatrically summoned. You've been served, baby. You've been served. Spectrum Art Gallery. Check out the dates online.
All right, that's You've Been Served from Pushy Productions. And like the lady referred to, you can go online to get all your Rogue information or get one of those lovely programs. You can go online to start buying tickets already. The website is, I'm going to get it right this time, www.fresnoroguefestival.org. Another fun thing to do during the Rogue, of course, is when you go see a show, review it. You especially liked some show that you saw, say so online, because people check those reviews to sometimes decide what to go see. And talk about something to go see, our last tease of the night, personal friend of all y'all, the beautiful title, Beautiful Man. Show is Why You Suck, from Jaguar Bennett.
Look, I hate all you assholes, okay? And yes, I hate all you assholes. You heard me right. Look, I hate the entire human race. I think you all suck. And I call this comedy, but that's simply to get the suckers in. I am not funny. This is just going to be me yelling at you for an hour about why you suck. So, it's not going to be fun. You're not going to enjoy it. You're going to come out hating me, yourself, and the entire human race. You're going to be as miserable as me. So, come if you've got a very strong stomach. But, actually, what I highly recommend is buy a ticket online and then don't come to the show. I just want your money. I don't need you. I don't need your applause. I don't need anything from you assholes except your money. Think of it as the money you would give a homeless person to make them go away. Yeah. It's in the program. You'll figure it out. You'll know to avoid it. Jaguar Bennett, why you suck. And on that happy note, that is your teaser of the 2025 Rogue Festival. I hope you're all as excited about all these lovely shows as I am. We've actually got much more. We could not include everything in the tease. This time we've got 9 different venues. It's all in the program. Blake, would you or Wendy like to share anything?
I think Wendy wishes to share something with you all.
I would. First thing I want to say is, everybody got their wristbands tonight? Show me your wristbands. All right, please know that there are wristband sponsors throughout Tower District. So, sorry. There's a few of them in the program here, but if you walk through Tower and visit India's Oven and Freebird and Lincoln Pub, look around for a poster in the window, and there are discounts that you can get during the Rogue Festival just by showing your wristband. So that $6 that you spent to bring the Rogue back, you can go get that money back by getting a discount. Tower District Records, Ragin' Records, everybody that's sponsor is going to give you a discount. I just want to do another quick shout out because I don't know, Brian Medina, Jane Day, are you guys gone? Are you here? All right, they're gone. So, like they said before, the Beatdown Slam, that is going to be on Monday, March 3rd. That is one of our dark nights for Road. Monday, March 3rd, 7 p.m. at the Lotus Room. It will sell out, so get there early. You don't want to miss this. It's super awesome. That's all I have, boys.
All right. Once again, the Rogue Festival, 6 days of amazing entertainment. Check it out. We'll see you all around. Thank you for coming. You're lovely, lovely people. Lovely. Oh, and a special thanks to our fantastic venue, Gazebo Gardens. Thank you for hosting. And a thank you to you, the Fresno community, for supporting the Rogue.